So, yeah, it was a nice day. If you're wondering why the ground is not green, why the grass isn't green, this show takes place on Jupiter. Anyway, our hero, Eli Turnpike, was strolling through the local places until he found the Racer Jack. He was small, and he was hopeless. And he was jealous because Eli goes for such higher prices and McQueen goes for so low.
Wow.
What do you think this is? Said Latin Big Mac. I think it is time you stop up, said Eli Turnpike, who is our main character. Anyway, that was all that. You see, Latin Big Mac wasn't like the most respected person in the world, but he couldn't see why. He didn't even consider the fact that he was a torment demon. But yeah, it's pretty hopeless. Eli knew he was up to something, so he went over him. But a beetle beat him to it. He said mean things to Latin. So he was strolling, and then this Volkswagen Beetle showed up and made fun of him. Eli was trying to figure out what Latin was doing on such a peaceful planet like Jupiter. But it turned out he was making fun of Latin. Latin Big Mac would not stand. So he... Jimbo! Said Latin. Oh! He had thrown Eli at the beetle. That was not legal. It wasn't very nice. And then Eli's best friend in the whole world, Skarloey, showed up. What up, fam? Said Skarloey. I am not your relative, said Latin. I do not mean fam like family. Skarloey was growing cross. Go yeet yourself off a cliff if you're gonna talk to me like that, said Skarloey to Latin. You will pay for that soon, said Latin. He went away. Said Latin. He was trying to throw a crossbow. Fortunately, it hit Dusty. You mean unfortunately? Said Dusty crap layer. Okay, so Latin Big Mac set off to his new adventure. Skarloey and Eli decided they needed to save the world today. So they got themselves armed with every orange in the world. Yeah, it was kind of stupid, but okay. I will show him. I will tell Reneus of what Latin had done. That shall not be tolerated. So Skarloey went out to tell Reneus. Reneus! Screamed Skarloey. What do you want? Said Reneus. There's this Big Mac coming around here committing war crimes.
Oh boy.
Oh no! You heard a voice. I didn't know who it was, but I don't know who else sounds like that in Redux.
Right.
Then Mad showed up. Mad showed up. Yeah, that was kind of funny. This will be the grindest. This will be the grindest episode ever. We had nothing to compare it with. This is only the first episode, said Reneus. Eventually, Eli broke down. So Madge had to tow him around. Oh, wow. You're very heavy. You're not carrying a monster truck now, are you? Thank goodness I'm not. I'd break down otherwise, said Madge. Anyway, Madge decided she didn't want to be helpful no more, or she didn't want to break down, so she split Eli in the middle of the road. However, he was broken down, except he wasn't broken down. So the chicken was coming towards him. It turned out that Eli wasn't at all intimidated by his twerking, which was kind of gross.
Yeah.
So, Eli just like slapped him across the face, and like, look at hers. Their face isn't like a human face. Like, look how close they are. The eyes and the mouth. It means like hitting this, hitting all of that. Why don't cars have noses? Then, Renee's Madge and Chloe realized if they can smell a Big Mac, it's up to them, as cars don't have noses. Look at my beard! I'm showing off my beard. That's a grill, said Skarloey. It's their representation, said Madge. Hey! Why aren't your eyes on your headlights? Why are your eyes like right there? Because that's not how it works in the Thomas universe. Stopper! Then Latin McBig Mac was ready to commit his next war crime. And then he saw his best friend in the entire world. Yeah. It's totally his best friend, but definitely not just a random person. You know what I know his name? The President Joe Biden.
Oh boy.
This humor, we're not on Delaware no more, said Joe Biden. That's not how it works around here. We're in Jupiter. We're not at your home base, said Latin McBig Mac. Why is there a narrator? I did not hire a narrator. You were not the boss of the show, said Latin McBig Mac. You don't need to hire anybody, said the narrator. Wait, what? You didn't need to hire anyone, said the narrator. Then a UFO came. I am Mator. I used to be a skibbity toilet 5 months ago, but they fired me because I wasn't so skibbity. Latin did not know. Apparently, he hasn't been on the internet since May because he did not know what a skibbity toilet was. What? Ah! Said Latin McBig Mac. Then the beetle came by, but he tripped over the UFO. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Then Dusty came back and Mator fired a laser and he's dead now. He died. He's dead. Now that Dusty's dead, everyone lived a happy life. Just kidding. Then it turned out the fastest engine in the world would come to help. Who was the fastest in the world? Who was the fastest engine in the world? because the fastest engine in the world was it was Han Solo.
Oh,
But you might be saying,
that is unexpected.
dude, he's not an engine. Well, this guy doesn't really look like an engine. Han Solo. He said, "That is an overused joke that shall not be tolerated," said the beetle. "Don't bite me," said Han Solo, taking a phrase that he was a beetle very literally. And then it turned out was that everyone in that situation was actually looking pretty shiny, looking pretty fresh. But then Mator came crashing. Everyone didn't want to ruin their lovely green paint and red stripes. So even though Madge is really the only one with green, they decided that they would go somewhere. "I shall be the leader. I'm already the leader of the country," said Joe Biden. And they said, "I shall not trust." As sweet revenge, Latin Big Mac got sent to the center of Jupiter.
Oh.
"Oh no," said Latin Big Mac. "Wow, how wonderful! You both look wonderful." Oh. Oh, Lord. They went off to hide from the UFO. But the UFO was faster than them.
Yeah.
So it was gonna crash on them. But it hit Jupiter's surface instead. Then Joe Biden had a plan. "I am wing hot," he said. That was his plan.
Yeah.
So he came to see the UFO. He took it out and realized that the construction crew could fix everything. So they called up the construction crew. But it turned out there was no construction crew because they're on Jupiter. So eventually, Latin Big Mac came flying back.